Okay, guys. I wasn't actually going to post this, and of course, start the video, and here comes Mr. Evil saying, "Guess who you're going to pet?" Like a 3-year-old. Say hi to Mr. Evil, everyone. This is Mr. Evil. Who just got mad at me because I picked him up. It's okay. Sorry, can't help it. Like my kitty cat. All right, so I wasn't going to do another video tonight. I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff done. I'm really busy, but this I had to be really careful at this point. And I posted on my Facebook page. I haven't said it here. The other day, I was doing something. I don't remember what it was. And someone said to me, "You need to go read this before you post anything else. It's super important." And I was like, okay, blah, 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 whatever. But I went over there and looked at it, and and then I turned around and watched a couple of videos about it. And thank you, Dr. Ramani, I think your name is. Thank you. The work, I mean, I can't afford your services, sorry, but the work you're doing, especially posting up here, it helped me. Thank you. And what I was doing was it's called a rumination trauma bond. And they said it's completely normal, but it's seriously self-destructive. And what I was doing was I'd watch a video, post it, and do all those comments. Look, she did this and this and this and this and this and this, and kept doing it over and over and over. And some of the people on Talk Online, I paid for that deal, and that gives me access to them. And I was talking to them, so I don't remember, I said something about it. And they can see my Facebook page. That's another reason my Facebook page is public. That way they can see it. So, but either way, they said, "Hey, you need to go watch this." And they didn't even link the video, but either way, whatever. Read this and watch this, whatever. And then they come back and said, "Listen, you're in a destructive circle. We understand what you're trying to do." What I was trying to do is I was trying to make sense of it all. I was trying to figure out where it all went wrong, okay, and could we have fixed it? And it's part of the trauma bond circle you're running. Either reminiscing, I think that's how it's pronounced. Almost reminiscing is what the word is. But anyway, around what I kept doing is I'd find all these reasons she did this, and then I went out and searched for reasons how could I have fixed it. I can't. There you go. That they told me this way back at the beginning. I can't fix her. Okay. So either around I was doing that, and it was going down the road. Now I call it getting some justice and some justification and things, but it was getting into the point that it's almost revenge. And that they said once you get in that, it is twice as hard to get out of that than it was to put yourself or to fix what put you in there to begin with. So I wanted to give that warning out there before I did this. Now, what I'm getting ready to do, I'm getting ready to share. Hopefully, this is going to keep recording. If not, as long as it's got the audio, that's fine. And sorry, he's so cute. But it was a text message that I was talking to someone about that Tara had sent me, and it shows so much of what a triad person really is. And I'm getting ready to try to bring it up here. I'm going to do all this crazy sharing and all this, but I tried some of these video tools that I have, and I've had them for a while, and they work good for some things, but not everything. All right, so that's weird. I get to see myself seeing myself, I think. So, all right, let's see what we got here. We're going to share. Okay. All right, now that we got that here, this is what I'm sharing. This is from her on July 7th. All right. I'd been in, God, was that the first or second day? See that all my time scale was screwed up overall. I just been through so much just crazy stuff. All right. We signed on the 4th. We filed it on the 5th. And I went into therapy on the 5th. So I'd been in therapy 2 days. Okay. All right. So this is Tara's, one of her text messages. And she was mad at me. All right. And we're going to break this down. I'm going to highlight this. Hopefully you can see it. I'm going to highlight this as we go through it and tell you what's really going on. Now, first of all, before we do this, and this is from, well, I'm not going to name the website, so I'm not going to get into that fun stuff. and she's making these claims. All right, let's just go back. I'm trying to figure out how to do this the right way. All right, she goes, no, I don't like being recorded because it doesn't matter anything about it. As we know, narcissists hate records. They hate text messages. They hate written letters. They hate video, like recording them. They hate this stuff because the gaslighting and manipulation all goes away. All their magic power goes poof, because now they can't go to their little tribe, their cult that they have, and say, oh, Bill punched me in the face because blah, 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 when it's right there on video. And I've got some video. I'm still trying to get this stuff sorted and organized, guys. She stood right there on the porch, and I was 4 feet away from her, and she turns and goes, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. And I was like, I sure don't plan on it. I mean, but okay. So, but it's the manipulation stuff she does. All right, so that's why she doesn't like being recorded. Okay, you mentally manipulate me into having a trauma response. Okay, let's analyze that. You can watch the videos, and it's supposedly I mentally manipulate her into a trauma response. Now, this is from one of the online places that do all this stuff, and it's about the trauma response for emotional manipulation, the effects of psychology, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Short-term, surprise and confusion. Okay, so she got confused. Maybe. We'll go back to that. That could be it. Questioning oneself. I've been doing some bit of that. Anxiety, vigilance, and just shutting down, being passive while she got, okay. That's short-term effects. Walking on eggshells, avoiding eye contact. Okay, so that's the first thing. Long-term is isolation and numbness, requiring approval to do anything, feeling resentful, excessive judging. I know I've been doing all that, guys. I'm sorry. And I've got to work through this. I got to heal. Depression and anxiety, and I've had those going. So those are the things that should be happening because I'm recording tarot. I mean, that's what happens when you do these things to people. Oh, here's another one. No, this is the definition of trauma bond and what you do if you're trauma bond, how you react to different things, and that's we'll get into that in a second. Okay. I'm extremely ashamed because of how my brain is now rewired from all these years of abuse. It's hard to stop it. Okay. If the abuse was going on, okay. And I mean, yeah, I can't defend against something I don't have video. It never happened, guys. But, watch the videos of the things she's complaining about now that I'm doing to her or did to her over the last few weeks when I've been recording there a lot, and make up your own mind. I can't help you with that. I feel helpless for reacting in the typical trauma bond response manner. All right, so here we go. The trauma bond response manner. So what is trauma bond response manner? Okay. And everyone out there agrees there are 4 elements to trauma bond response. They are fight. They react aggressively. They're going to fight you. They're going to beat you up, blah, blah, blah. Fight. That's number 1 in trauma bond. If you were doing something to me and the trauma bond reacted, I'm going to fight you. And you feel welcome to watch my videos. You can see I do that. I'm okay. So whatever. Flight. You guys have heard this before, right? Same thing that happens when you get scared in the woods, right? Fight, flight. Well, that means you're going to run away. Just totally shut down, go away. Right? You can see in the videos, that's not what happens. Freeze. Unable to move or act. Just do nothing. Just whoop. Just totally freeze up. I mean, because the trauma is so, you just can't do anything. Shut down. Okay. The last one is fawn. Okay. And that is immediately acting to try to please the other person and avoid the conflict you know is coming. Please, again, watch some of the videos that I posted. And I mean, I do some of this stuff. Sorry. I'm not saying I do it all, but I have been told I've got a trauma bond problem. All right. So what she's doing here is claiming something she never showed one sign of. It's just a little manipulative word she's throwing out there that she probably learned from a Facebook group rather than a real doctor. And here we are. All right. So, okay, the cat just jumped out there. Wasn't no fun. I react in a trauma bond manner. I've been trying to heal for 6 months, and it's not easy to do this in this environment. Now, I got to break that down a little bit for you. She openly told me on the back porch, I've got the video of that, be happy to post it. I don't love you anymore. I haven't loved you in years. And having sex with you all these years has been like rape. And I've got that. And she uses the word coercion, but she's trying to fancy. Sorry, my phone. She's trying to, just stop shy of the word rape. So basically, she doesn't love me. She hates me for raping her all these years. I mean, I'm her husband raping her, right? Whatever. And, all these bad things going on. And plus, she's got her little new crowd over there. And that's how she got hooked in with them so well. It's because that guy over there is just infatuated with her. And I can see it. Everybody can see it. Tara can see it. She's manipulating it, even if she does not conscious of it. So anyway, she's got that going. And then he's constantly whispering those words in her ear. For 4 years now, she's admitted he's constantly talking about me. Every time it turns around, oh, he's bad. He's a Trump supporter. He's got guns and he's dangerous. And you think after 58 years, if I had all you, and I've had guns since I was 6 years old, you think if I was dangerous with guns, we'd have figured it out by now, right? So either way on. So we got that going on. So we have to ask the question, who toxified this environment here? Okay. My brother would be happy to tell you that every time he saw her, he would go hide because he didn't want to listen to it. It was either going to be an argument or a fight or so-and-so did this, or she was just going to screw something up intentionally. She did that around here. I caught her doing it. Well, I didn't know you couldn't do that. And it's like, you've been, and then I started down and I was like, oh no, just stop, because it's good. This is going to turn into a 4-hour argument instead of a 10-minute argument, so whatever. So who created this environment was Tara. She constructed the problem. That way she could react to it and blame it on me, of course. Otherwise, her little cult members, you cult members, get caught onto it. Well, you may catch on to it slowly but surely. Okay, so let's go to the next part of this. It's embarrassing to be videotaped when having a trauma response. We just covered that over there. It's not a trauma response. Nothing she showed in that video is trauma response. The only thing that happened is she was trying to manipulate things and get her way, and I kept shutting her down because I'm tired of it. Told you, get your head back in the game or take a walk. You decided to take a walk, and just so we're clear, right? That was a one-way street. You ain't coming back here ever again. That makes me feel good to say that. So, all right. So, but you go ahead and don't take any responsibility for your actions. I accept that I'm, okay. And she keeps always saying that. It's kind of like, man, I tried. You guys can watch the videos that I posted. I'm trying to accept responsibility for what I did, but it's hard for me to also accept responsibility for something I don't understand. I mean, because she's suddenly mad because, I have asparagus parts instead of apple. I don't know. That's crazy stuff. All right. Now, this next part of this, if you guys can see it on screen, I sure hope you can. She says, I am quite sure that the video of you, stop right there, stop reading, okay? Big, long list of nasty stuff we'll come back to, okay? Because if we scroll right down here, it says right at the end, I don't have any video of all that activity. See how that works? It's manipulation. She's gaslighting. I've got video. Oh, no, I don't. But she packs that big, nasty story of these things I supposedly did to her in there and all of that. Okay. Now I got to back up on this. It's something I was talking to my doctors about. And she goes on this long thing in here about this. I will try to find a video because I tricked her. I did. I can be manipulative too. I did it. We were talking about something. She was walking around with shorts on. I said, where'd you get all those bruises? And I was filming her legs. Just bruised all over the place. Bruises everywhere. And people used to ask her. In fact, that's where all of this started. I think people used to ask her, she'd be bruised, and it'd be like, did Bill hit you? That kind of crap. So, that started it. Either way. So, Tara bruises easily. I mean, you can pass gas next to her and she will breathe. Okay. And right now they're not too long because I've broken most of them off. I've been working a lot. You guys can see them. I keep long fingernails. I've got pretty decent sized hands. I do have really good grip. Okay. So let's go through this, and I'm just going to read through it real quick about the supposed thing that happened. I'm going to skip over the details of why the fight supposedly happened because I really don't remember it. I mean, I remember I thought it was watermelon. She says cantaloupe. There was one point in time in my life I got mad at her because we had this huge cantaloupe, or not cantaloupe, watermelon. See what I mean? Yeah. The huge watermelon filled like 2 bowls. And she took a bowl and a half and was going to go down and munch on it. And I was like, there's still people here. Do me a favor, put some of that back. And then tomorrow, if it's still there and no one else is eating, whatever, it doesn't matter. And I remember getting a shouting match over it. And I was like, just don't ask questions. I bought the damn watermelon, go take it back. And that was that. All right. So what she says happening. Okay. I grabbed a hold of me. You grabbed a hold of me and slammed me in between the door and the door frame of the door when I tried to get away from you. You wrapped your hands around my throat, and when I started laughing, you let go and pulled your fist back like you were going to punch me in the face. Okay. Let me help you out here. Except for my bathrooms and my bedrooms, 100% every square inch of this property is covered in security cameras. And I'd be happy to show them to you, just real quick. See them up there? Come on, focus, focus, focus. Oh, it won't focus. There's over 30 cameras on this property, indoors and out. And you guys have seen some of my Ring cameras, and those are the simple ones. Okay. Every square inch of this property. Now, it would be on video cam. And here's the thing. Here's the manipulation she'll pull. Oh, well, he would have erased it. Well, then the cops would come along and say, why'd you erase that video? And you see how logical thinking works versus gaslighting. And then she's like, I don't know what else she would say at that point. Tara, it bruises easily. So she could have called the police. Let's just cover this the simplest way. If she'd called the police, she'd have bruising. She'd have wounds. Okay. If I was slamming her head in the door or slamming whatever she said, there would be injuries involved. It would be on video camera. And plus, most of the time here at this property, there are multiple people living here. I do rentals around here. Okay. So there would probably be witnesses as well. Okay. But it's all a big gaslighting game to try to convince everybody out there, all right, including herself, because that's the way the narcissists work inside their little egg world. Okay. They're trying to convince herself that this bad thing happened. Didn't happen. Be happy to tell you guys about the times I did react violently when I was younger and she provoked me and hit me and slapped me and shouldn't have done it. Be happy to admit it. I did it, but there we go. So either so then we have the next part of that. All right. So I don't have time to mess with all this. Do not enter my private dwelling or unplug my electric or tamper with any of my belongings as stated in the court order. Yeah. Okay. And this is again the paranoid delusional stuff in engaging. I've got some video I haven't posted yet. I'm going to post it. She's got this I was just kind of noticing when she come home, she walked up to her little door, screen door, and she's looking like crazy and she's messing with something. I'm sitting there watching it and recording it on my phone. I was like, she put a booby trap on that door thinking I'd go in there and do something. Just hilarious, man. And of course, the way she was doing it and taking pictures and talking, she was, I know what she was doing. Well, I'm assuming, I know, I'm sorry. Oh, look, see, this is my booby trap, and it was moved and tampered with, and someone tried to put it back, and it wasn't right. No, okay, whatever. But either around, this is one of her text messages disassembled. This is the kind of thing she does. I mean, it's pretty obvious. And when you look at this, all of your dark triad narcissism, it's all there. And just that one message. It's all about manipulation, gaslighting, and she's doing it for herself too. So, all right, I think that was all I was going to show on that. I think. Let me make sure. Yeah, because we did what the trauma bonding really is, and the signs of of trauma bonding. We did what the emotional trauma response from 2 different places we did, right? So either way, I just that particular screenshot was just on my mind, so I wanted to get it out there before I lost my train of thought about it and got busy around here doing something else, and then I'd go back and go, oh yeah, I was going to do that. So, yep. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you see her out there, just I'm telling you, just kind of steer clear. And we used to have this saying back when we were younger: there's certain things you don't do with crazy, and sleep with them is one of it. But if you're that brave, and I know I had someone from Facebook. It was a big argument going on Facebook. It's about something totally different, but they were snooping my page and doing whatever, and they like, "Your ex-wife's cute. You want to give me your number?" And I said, "Oh yeah, hell, man. I hope she moves in with you, because if she finds you and gets her hooking you, and she ain't coming back, I'm more than happy to set you up. Let me know." Of course, he never responded because I guess his brain kicked in. He's like, "Hmm." See ya.